is just trying to make Meira paranoid. It's fine.
I'm concerned of how much we've given him.
We gave him a lot.
Yeah, and we still got 2 more days.
Like, how?
Before the rescue. And technically, were they rescued on the 7th day? Because it was almost night, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was night.
It was night, so... Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So they still got technically 2 days, okay.
Eh.
So 3 more days, oh god.
It's
So they gotta get through the whole 7th day, too.
It's not like eventually Meira's going to go like, okay, I'm done, I want to leave.
Not that they can hear us, apparently.
Yeah.
Yelling at the guards outside instead. Let me out!
I'm done! We're done now! We want to go!
We're done, we're not. It's not fun anymore!
And see, I understand I could barely hear you, but now I just went deaf from that.
I'm sorry.
I'm sitting here, I'm like,
Well, I've been talking at my normal... I've been talking at my normal level. Like, you have to understand, like, I have, like, only 2 volumes. There's this level, and then there's my really excited level. There is no in-between. I'm sorry. You have to find a happy medium on my... You have to find a happy medium on my volume. I can't... I don't know what to tell you.
I just turned her down, too, by like 20%. Just...
Sorry.
Well, because some days I don't know why I have to turn you up to like 150 with how I turn down my stuff, and then other days I have to keep you like at like 100.
Yeah, I don't know. It's, well, I know when I'm home, like, I can pretty much set my stuff and it'll be fine, and like the levels don't usually change. But because I haven't really been home at all in the last month, I've been between houses and doing gigs and stuff like that. So like, I'll be home like periodically, but not really, and so that messes with everything.
Fair.
Acoustics are different.
Yeah. Anyways, it is up, by the way.
Hmm?
Hello.
hello everyone. How is everyone? Hopefully good. Hopefully ready for more of this that we call something. I haven't decided what it's... Yeah. Sure, it's fine. Sorry, brain is... at the moment. Okay. So last time. Party was... went to investigate an explosion from the middle of the town. Made their way through, saw a giant rift in the middle of the town center, but heard fighting from inside the temple of Asmodeus. So they went to investigate, in which they located 2 chain devils fighting both the bear.
Well, you know.
They noticed 2 chain devils. One fighting the tiefling in charge of the temple, the other fighting a familiar figure to Staff and Meira. And technically, Jy'li. As this is another member of said group. But also a scout that it may or may not have checked to see what cell Meira and Zaphire were in. No reason they had to check that.
Yeah. It's our like day 2. We haven't seen any
Yeah.
signs since.
Haven't seen anybody else since then, and I've only had one very, very uncomfortable circumstance.
Don't worry about it.
Such as ears, man.
Well, not just that, but it's fine. So two
Thanks last time.
circumstances.
There was a background thing that happened. And I'm not going to reveal things that happened. Then we're going to pick up before he's back.
Oh gods.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You followed
No,
the
no,
cat, used invisibility after cat was out of sight and left. It's fine.
No. This is where things get slightly interesting. Zeph, you're on your way back. It's raining, as I had stated, and, you know, the rain is not making contact with you.
I'm gonna call her Granny. She was so nice. Granny is helping him not get wet in the rain.
If it's raining, the cat is right against the...
That is completely understandable.
Oh shit, what did I drop? Oh,
I don't
I'll
know.
figure it out later.
Hopefully not a die.
No, I think it was my controller, actually.
Oh. I'm not sure that's good either.
That's fine. Anyways.
One moment.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna... He has Rose with him. It's fine. If anything happens, she can technically teleport, as a fun fact. She can use
I need a
plant.
perception check from Zeph.
I'm good, dude.
Uh-oh.
What did I do wrong? I need light. That would have probably been a good idea. Everything else is up, but I didn't turn on a light to see my goddamn die.
What? Why would you do that?
Perception? You don't have fucking anything to add to that, do you? Nope. It's a 10.
I don't want to talk about the fact that I may not have had my character sheet up.
An idiot.
Fire.
She's in the same room with that one.
So,
Where is he in town at where he makes this?
he...
I'm assuming the shops are probably like over here-ish.
Yeah, the shop's over here. You're about here.
Okay.
And I'm actually glad you rolled low because I don't have a token for this person yet. And that's fine.
Concern.
Don't worry about it.
Is who I think it is following that he ended up paying no mind to?
I don't know.
Okay.
Why am I scrolling down to that page? I don't use that page with her.
Zap teaches her magic.
She has innate spells, and that's about it.
Fair.
But she's not gonna, like, she's only able to use them, like, once because she has no spell slots.
Yeah.
Hey, you don't sense anything.
Oh, good.
Keep walking.
He's just nonchalantly walking back with talking to his fox friend. It's fine.
That's fair. Okay. Eventually, the cat gets a view of Zaph.
He's carrying like a small stack of books because he didn't bring his bag with him, so he has to carry them.
Yeah, it's the cat's been sitting at one spot now, basically near the door, just keeping an eye out for anything. Probably is confused why it sees Zaph.
Rose is currently trying to hit the water droplets that are missing both of them at the moment.
Yeah.
He's just gonna casually walk up. Hey, Spooky. Just walk in.
Cat follows you in, and it looks in the direction of where the room is, and just sits for a second, looks, and then looks back at you and walks over here, and just sits.
It's hold on him.
Oh.
I'm gonna move. I'm going to move.
He left the building.
these
Yep.
people over this
Wow.
direction because they're
We get-
technically downstairs in that room area.
He was
I
gone
have-
for a little while, so I don't know if anybody else is awake by this point.
That's what I was gonna ask.
Actually, you know what?
He's gonna go sit down. With this.
Let's jump downstairs. Well, first, would Jy'li have come upstairs at this point?
If Meira hasn't, then no.
Okay.
Because she was told to make sure Meira was told not to worry.
Fair. Well, let's start off with this. Meira, you wake up.
Hmm.
There's no Zaph.
Blinks. Sits up.
It's okay. He said not to worry.
As a matter of fact,
And there goes.
as a matter of fact, you don't see Zaph, and you don't see 4 of the others.
She's gonna like get up and start going to look for people.
Which, about maybe an hour before, Jy'li, the leader, the boss, would have snuck up to you, that way not to wake Meira, or actually, Meira or Felice, to let you know that the 4 of them were going to start heading north, and just meet up with them when the rest of you are ready to leave.
She'll relay that to Meira.
She's already gone looking for Zaph.
Oh.
I am following.
Okay. As you're leaving the room, you just hear, "What's going on?" As Felice kind of sits up.
She'll relay what the
Okay.
leader said, and also that it's fine.
Okay. And Felice just lays back down.
She has no reason to think yet that Zav had left the building, I imagine.
No?
She'll find out in whatever, a little bit, I guess. Whenever that happens.
Well, before Meira starts going and looking for Zaph, you had walked in. The only person upstairs is the tiefling. It's a broom, just sweeping up small little pieces of rubble. Just trying to tidy up a few things.
Yeah, I'll kind of acknowledge him and wave, and probably sit down and start reading. He's gonna start reading the Winter Veil one. I don't know how long it's gonna take to finish it, but that's the one he's gonna read.
I'll be honest, the 2 books that are about areas, they are decently thick books because they go into history.
Yeah, that's what he wanted.
And all sorts of things. Yeah, they go into history, they go into location, they go in, well, not accurate location, but why is Brain having a hard time thinking of the word?
He can read decently fast.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a matter of, how thick the book is. It will have
Mhm.
depend on how long it takes him. So it's probably going to be at least
Surprisingly,
a couple weeks if he sits.
Because I believe Wintervale and Rhyme Coast were the 2 you got.
Yes.
Surprisingly, because you have heard of the Rhyme Coast before.
Yeah, that's why he's going to read that one second.
Yeah. But knowing that's a shipping port, you're surprised that one's not as thick as the Wintervale one as well. I actually forgot to point that out last time, as far as during the background stuff.
Yeah. There's probably also a part of him that's, not so surprised at the same time, I think.
This is fair. He nods and continues sweeping. You get several pages in when you hear a loud, "Zaph!"
Nervous chuckle. Well, she's awake.
I feel like she's gonna tell Spooky if after being told that, to
Mm.
warn Zaph that there's a mirror charging.
Slowly closes book,
Yeah,
sets
Meira-
it down,
Meira is now a rhino.
prepares self.
He just goes like right here and goes, "Look out!"
That's it. Yeah, that's what he does. He's just gonna prepare himself by putting everything, kind of pushing it aside so they don't get knocked over. There's still like other books sitting there besides those two. He's got 4 other books
I like
for
making
visual
like
context.
cat word noises. It makes me happy.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, cats are the animals that they're not saying words, but they make noises that sound like words.
Moxie says "mama."
Yes.
Mom. Simple words. Well, the thing about cats is they can pick up simple things like babies can.
Mhm.
Mhm.
That's why cats are babies.
Yeah.
Anyways.
That's also one of the reasons why they got effectively tamed, was because they mimicked the mewings of babies.
Yeah.
Meira, you come up the stairs.
He waves, wags his tail.
She's pouting.
What?
Where'd you go?
He glances at the books. We brought you some gifts.
Head tilt.
You'll pick out the 3 fantasy books he found. Storybooks.
Right.
Okay. Motion for her to come over.
Mm.
Let's see. I need to go to the RP thing.
I do have a brief description, so I can... Do you want me to do describing character expire, or do you want me to just have him kind of like hear the books and I can do the real brief one for stream's sake?
Yeah, if you want to just do the for stream's sake.
Alright. One's called The Cat Prince. About a fake cat prince who helps a sick child, essentially. This one, I just love the title. It's called Oh, the Sounds They Make. It's a magic book. And when you flip the pages, like, it's a bunch of animals, like, different types of animals that make different sounds.
So cute!
And then there's a novel with no title, and it's, if I got this right, they were adventurers thrown into a world by magic?
Isekai, basically.
Yeah. And he'll hand those to her. No, she likes the stories. Just smile.
Got me books.
I figured I could read them to you if you want me to.
Really?
Oh no.
What? Did your cat just say, oh no, wait a minute?
Tackle hug incoming.
Look, our cat we have went how, and then something crashed in the basement. We went oh
Wasn't that Cleo?
Before she tacklehugs him, he is gonna look at Jy'li and hold up another book out to her.
Walk up and take it.
Essentially, it's... This is how Jay described it. It's a book by a druid from, like, a far-off land. And it's how to use different plants for healing and other ailments. So more of, like, a natural remedy type of book. was all the guy had, but I thought you might like it.
Definitely come in handy. Just kind of like flipping through it, and the cat's also watching each word.
Yeah, he didn't really look in it, so he doesn't know where the druid was from. But I imagine it probably describes something in there about it for her, so that'll be like her knowledge.
Well, her and her patron now because the cat.
Yeah.
Like, hey, look, interesting news.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just going to do this because I think it'll be funny because only Jy'li will hear this.
Mm-hmm.
Jy'li, in your head, you just hear the voice of your patron. Oh, I love books like this.
Well, good. Zap has made her patron happy.
It's very useful.
He said you liked medical stuff.
So not.
Has he been tackled yet?
Yes.
Man, make me a strength check.
Oh no.
Okay. Dirty 20. Actually, no, I'm sorry. It's a 19. I'm sorry.
4. He fucking goes down.
Steph, you were sitting in a chair when this happened. Maybe. No, you would have been standing.
No, he was sitting, but probably like
okay, cool.
Either on a bench or sitting like on the ground, one of the two.
Well, guess what? It doesn't matter if you were sitting on a bench or not. The bench goes with you.
Oh no.
Meira, you hit him, the bench tips over, and you just hear from near the altar area, "Oh, come on, I just swept up over there."
Sorry. Just lays there. He's not gonna try with the 4, man.
She's also going to poke his forehead. Don't leave like that again.
Yeah, I got back alright. Oh, I found a really cool shop you might like. It's a toy shop.
A what?
Toy shop. Oh, he's got the doll in like his sash too, by the way.
Mhm.
So to describe it for you guys, it's like a little makeshift stuff, simple doll, basically, with like a wizard cape and a wizard hat type of thing on it.
Nice.
And little button eyes.
People just can jump onto Mira's head.
Bear is going to just move very slowly to try and catch the cat on her head.
This is why Rose hides now. Because she's like, I like her, but I don't know. I don't know.
He fears nothing. He will not end Spooky.
Spooky peas. No, I'm just kidding.
Spooky is unending.
I do have to pick up some more stuff this afternoon, but could take you by the shop then. On their way through.
Okay.
Spooky just looks out, like, toward the outside, and just crawls into the hood. Or whatever Spooky can get cover.
On Meira or on Jy'li?
On Meira.
There's no cover on Meira.
Do you have a bag?
Yes.
Then there's cover.
Yeah, he's gonna go downstairs and get his stuff still. It's fine. Left everything behind. Except his clothes, basically, obviously.
Yeah. I have to get off here now, don't I?
No, you can stay here. It's fine. I am okay with being under you.
point out to everybody else, it is not lost on me what the boy does. It is lost
you.
on Meira 90% of the time.
Kinky.
What?
Jy'li is no longer paying attention.
Shut up.
What? Oh. Is that what you meant?
Maybe. Anyways, we should probably, I should go get my things from downstairs so I have them.
Okay, she'll get off of him.
Yeah, I'll read those to you before bed so that way we can do stories.
Yay!
Question: is the mouse in the same bag as the cat is now in?
Oh no.
Yes!
Spooky's head pokes out, and because they were told not to attack the mouse, they're currently holding it like they would a kitten, just with his mouth just holding it.
Hey, give me a little friend, and she'll hold her hands out.
Drop it.
Mine.
Hands. It was just holding it like it would a kitten.
It's okay.
You go downstairs.
Mhm.
You see a small figure balled up under the blanket on one of the beds, but that's the only shape in a bed down here.
Where'd everyone go?
I got distracted.
Fair.
Very easy to distract Jy'li.
Apparently
Easy to
very
distract
easy to
all
distract
three
for
of them
me.
in different ways, actually. That's what makes this party so great.
Mm-hmm.
Knowledge.
Mirror's the easiest to distract, I think.
I'd say you hear like the light breathing of somebody who's asleep.
Ooh, sorry. Yeah, he's not gonna disturb her. He'll probably grab his stuff and quietly head back up then, if she's asleep. What's on hoodie thing? What would that even be? It's not quite a cloak, but it's something. I'm trying to remember what it's called.
Owl.
Cowl. There we go.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
It's what he puts on.
Owl.
Back up. Probably help fix the bench situation when he gets up there.
It's the mouse stone reach of the cat. If so, it's licking the mouse.
Aww. It's actually kind of cute.
It's not
Mirror's
tasting it.
watching. Mirror's watching the cat so carefully, like, like.
Rose is gonna go out and like lay on the cat's back.
I feel like
She's only palm size.
you ever have like something that sits on while you put something that like lands on the cat, and the cat that part just starts twitching.
Yeah.
So that's just what's happening. It's just
Lick, lick, lick.
it's just
twitch.
there. Pretty much.
A few moments goes by, and you guys hadn't. When Zaphire went downstairs, Jy'li and Meira, you hadn't really noticed the tiefling go into one of his back rooms. But you hear like a tapping sound as he comes walking back out, holding a spear and a bag slung over his shoulder.
Hmm.
He kind of just sits down with the stuff next to him.
Look at that stuff. Oh, hold on. Apparently somebody's knocking.
Hold on.
Okay, I open up. I'm gonna go postal.
No, just manhunt.
Do 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 do.
Duck hunt.
As much as the cat wishes to eat the mouse, it will not eat the mouse.
Will it nibble the mouse?
No. It was told not to. It follows commands. It may do it in the most cat way it can. This cat is also well aware that if it were to be quote unquote killed, it gets sent back to its owner.
Mm-hmm.
It's well aware of that fact.
Wait.
So therefore, it does not fear Meira.
You know, Meira doesn't necessarily want the cat to be afraid of her. But the mouse is hers, and she does not want the mouse eaten.
So, sir,
She likes the cat, but the cat better not touch the mouse.
it's just trying to show that it won't eat the mouse. Kind of modeled the idea of a spooky behind the black cat that we used to have. Though more vocal. She was more of a scaredy cat. It wouldn't ever come up from the basement, but she was very very live, very scrawny, and very quick.
You know.
And Spooky is also very quick. They can move 80 feet one round if they wish. That is, if they're ever in combat, which they probably won't ever be. Need to look at a spell. That's good stuff. Combined space within 30 feet of me. I can remember someone familiar. It does not have to be a place I can see. I mean, imagine I at least have to know the area enough to be able to summon it over there.
Sorry about that. So that was interesting. That was a officer at the door.
Is everything okay?
So he asked me, "Did you lose your phone and your phone and your wallet today?" And I said, "Not that I'm aware." And I went and checked the car. My wallet was still in the car. My phone's inside here. And I brought those out to show him. Yeah, no, I've still got the stuff. And he was like, "Well, we found a wallet with a document with your name on it. Somebody had gotten a hold of my temporary driver's license document.
Oh.
The one that's like a month before it expires or whatever, while you're waiting for the other one."
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, and I was like, well, the phone I don't think is mine. I don't remember having a Samsung. If I did, the one I did have didn't work.
Yeah.
And after a while, it didn't turn on, so I don't know, but that's concerning.
Yeah.
So that's a thing that I found out today. Thank you, stream.
Well,
You get to hear that information.
Well, alright then.
I was joking when I said FBI.
You know, yeah, no, he was like, you know, I'm glad he came by and double checked, you know, just to be sure.
Yeah.
But
Oh, yeah.
it's like, well, okay, whoever had it, you know, whoever they find, if they ever find out whose wallet that is, they weren't supposed to have that document, and he was not. Well, they also had. I'm actually gonna have to talk to Grandma because apparently they also had my old ID.
Oh.
The permit, and that was in the house.
Oh, that's concerning.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to Grandma about that now, because I was gonna cut that up and I had left it on the desk in the other room, and just never got around to it.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm. That's might be why when I've been seeing coming home and wondering, did I leave a light on and things like that? I might have to ask Grandma, or is somebody coming onto the property?
Yeah.
I want to message you something real quick.
I don't know. It was just a concerning thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That was the first thing that popped into my head.
Yeah. Fair. Anyways, I'll deal with that tomorrow when it's not late and everything, and talk with Grandma about that. But I'm gonna have to get my house key and start locking up the house, I think. Normally never had to worry about it, but because I'm on the back of the damn property, you gotta get past a lot of people.
Yeah. So, right. You would ask as far as what all that stuff was for. He just kind of has like a notebook out and each writing down something in it. Starts looking around. Well, I have some things I'll need to replace. And can't exactly get them here. So I wanted to travel with you all until we get to where I can get them.
Oh.
Enchanted protection rooms.
The boss went ahead of us north. So when we're ready to follow. Forgot to mention that, sorry.
Okay. Well, like I said, I gotta pick something up at noon, but we can head out right after. Kind of already paid them. I don't want to leave it behind.
Oh, that's very fair. If there's any other things we need to pick up before we go, that'd be a good idea to do so.
What kind of toys are at the shop? Like my kind of toys, or like other soft kind of toys?
Like child's toys.
The soft kind of toys.
Yeah.
Oh, yay!
Let's see.
I didn't get any of those.
He's gonna spend a second, like, making sure he's got all his stuff and put the books away and stuff. I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick now. Because now I've stood up, now I gotta pee.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I feel that. Mira's just gonna be doing a handstand.
Jy'li is, at the moment, reading what she's reading in the book and basically writing it in the other book. Just like her own notes on what she's reading.
So, you do, like, tricks like Zap does?
I don't really have any tricks. Mine are more... a lot of people call it describe them as darker in nature.
But you do tricks.
If you mean magic. Technically, from this book, I can, yes.
That's cool!
I could never do magic really, so... But... Yoga helps me.
Who?
A friend of mine.
A friend helps you with magic?
She nods.
That's cool.
Spooky is one of her cats.
Meira just kind of looks at Spooky from her handstand. So she just lets you borrow a cat?
Whenever I dismiss Spooky goes right back to them.
How many cats does she have?
I don't know.
I bet she has like 20. Yeah.
At least, if not more.
Lots and lots and lots of cats.
Ray wants to share the picture I found for my patron because it is amazing. Oh.
Dude. Yep, Mira's just trying to entertain herself while Zaph's getting ready and everything.
Mm-hmm. Something.
Oh no.
Concern.
Okay. B.
Oh, back.
Feel much better. Anyways.
Nice, yes. I know.
You probably overheard because Meira and Jy'li were just discussing while you were getting ready. Her patron has a lot of cats. At least 20.
Oh. Meira said like 20,000.
Oh, 20,000.
Yeah.
That's mostly accurate.
He kind of chuckles. So she's a crazy cat lady?
I wouldn't go crazy, but
Got a cat
she
lady.
likes cats. I never, honestly, any animal.
Me too!
Just gonna set this.
Remind me as I open up sauce for nuggies. Anyways.
Nuggies!
Also, let's see. Yeah, should share it. She'll open up the back page, and there's like an offer picture, because it is her book.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll post it in No Mic. This is the picture of her patron.
Oh dear.
I love it.
He tilts his head.
It's a skeleton! Zaph!
To be exact.
You know? That explains so much.
She's all bones!
What?
Bones. She's all bones. Wait, does that mean she can take her head off and put it back on?
There.
I don't think so.
That would be cool, though.
Let's see. Do we need any supplies before we go? Still have about 17-ish applications of healer kits.
Fair. Although we probably should go ahead and get some potions so you're not straining yourself to heal everybody.
He means me.
A little bit to keep her from falling down.
I like to play a lot.
I also am proficient in... I don't have one, but I am proficient in herbalism kit. If that helps at all.
Huh. Maybe we'll look around and see if we can find you one then.
I would have gotten one, but I purchased 2 of these healers kits.
We can help you out with that.
Yeah, I got tons and tons and tons of shinies.
Holds
She
up
looks at
bag.
She holds up a small pouch and looks like... This had more in it at one point. She's got 5 gold.
Yeah, I mean, I think I just don't spend money unless I have to. To be fair, we avoided towns a lot, so it was kind of hard to spend money.
I don't have to spend money a lot.
Yeah. A healer's kit costs 25 for 10 uses.
Jesus.
But I can heal a lot with 10 uses.
Yeah.
You know?
It's an auto bring you up to 1 HP.
Nice. We do love that. I don't have to spend a lot. And also, like, there was this one guy that had, like, 3 bags on him. It was great.
Oh, well, we know how Meira makes her money.
I played and I won fair and square.
I'm not saying anything bad about it. That's a useful skill, actually.
It is?
Make money by winning fights. That's a useful skill. That's
Smile.
how he'll describe it. He's not going to describe it how he probably first thought about it.
I'm good, sir.
It's like stealing money from poor, innocent people that have no idea.
Oh, sorry, no, it's 5 gold for 10 uses. That's actually much better. I can make a health potion for 25 gold, a basic one.
She is proficient in thieves' tools and sleight of hand, so...
That makes it even funnier.
She doesn't use it often, but it's one of those, like, she can!
Well, that's why I said he'll describe it the other way, because
Yes.
he's not gonna call Meira a thief.
Anyway, you guys see small figure come up the steps with a big pack over her back. Kind of looks at you all. Well, looks like I'm babysitting you guys.
We don't need babysitter!
We're fine on our own.
You need somebody who can find the group.
Okay, she's got us there.
Mm-hmm. Jy'li's gone back to writing notes.
Do we want to wait a little bit to see if the rain lets up, or do we want to go ahead and head out now?
Oh, it's raining?
What's wrong with the rain?
It's raining!
I hope I made the water Jy'li happy.
She's going to, like, drop down from her handstand and run outside.
You go outside, and it is indeed raining.
Meira!
So if you go out in the rain and you immediately get soaked.
Shit. Yeah. I think the only thing he probably hates is, like, the wet fur.
Mm-hmm.
Tail was,
Jy'li
like,
will
curled
just
up.
miss Spooky. Because Spooky does not want to go in the rain. She pulls her hood up and just walks out.
Yeah, he's definitely keeping, like, the hood pulled up, like... But his tail's, like, kind of curled up to avoid some of it.
Alright, come down, little one. Looks like we're heading out already.
I think it's more we're watching Meira play at the moment.
Meira's jumping around in puddles.
He'll get about there, and he'll get about there, and they'll see that, and they'll just be like, oh, okay, and just sit down and just wait. Near the door.
It'll lead
Just
her
kind
with
of going through
Jy'li.
things.
It's kind of like watching a child, and it's really cute.
She just kind of give a small smile.
She's gonna keep playing until somebody tells her they gotta go.
That's fair. Yeah, I mean, he's no rush, to be fair. I don't know if Jy'li wants to get moving. I'm gonna put these books descriptions in here for you guys, too.
Fantastic, thank you.
So that I can, like, take them off my sheet, because he doesn't have them anymore.
Yeah, I wrote the titles down and everything like that, so I will put these longer descriptions in the other spots.
This is basically just a summary of what he was given. It
Yeah.
was just, yeah.
I will correct one thing.
Mm-hmm.
The description you were given for the fantasy novel was adventures in a world thrown together by magic.
Together. Oh my god.
The world itself was thrown together by magic.
Okay. Well, I didn't understand exactly what you meant, to be fair.
That's how I typed it.
Well, I'll go back and read it again, but I'm pretty sure I just kind of, like, summarized what it said. I'll scroll up, though.
It's all good.
I can see if I can purchase an herbalism kit. Well, Lihu and Meira enjoy the rain.
Yeah. I'll keep an eye on her.
I should have enough of that. She will. Because I looked at the base in the book, or Wilson Kid is 5 gold. That's exactly what I got.
Yeah. How much is the... Would he know how much an herbalism kit is? Curiosity.
I feel like he would. He knows about 5 gold.
They're 5 gold?
Yep.
Yep, both the healer's kit and the herbal kit are both the same price in gold.
Oh. He'll hand her another 5. Or she heads out.
Oh?
No. If you're gonna make any use of that book, you might as well get the kit. Miles.
She'll know. And yeah, she'll head kind of to the direction of the shops.
Yeah.
Ish area.
He's gonna glance back and Felicia, you wanna go with her just to make sure she's okay? Okay.
Oh.
He asked Felice if she would go with Jy'li.
He steps to the door, looks up the sky at the rain, grabs the edges of her hood and kind of pulls it down tighter.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Starts following.
I feel like he's
Not
like
bother
pulled his
entirely.
tail. I feel like he's like pulled his tail in front, is like trying to somewhat dry it off a little bit. Not that it's gonna do much.
Over here, because I don't know where to go.
I say it's in that area. It's
That's fair.
we're in.
Here.
Yeah, just about there. That's fine.
She's just gonna get an herbalism kit and another healer kit, so it'll give me 10 more uses.
Right. You know what this is? Shop Zaph didn't go in. So here we go. Ha!
Because he wasn't. He went to the interesting looking shops.
Yes, he did. He went to the fun shops, which you guys will. I have to get a voice ready for one of them. The other one, maybe not. The other one might not be as interesting. We'll see. So, after throw me an investigation check, Jy'li.
Investigation. She only got +1, but she would, if she's looking for a place.
Roll with advantage.
Okay. Oh god.
Phyllis is helping
Well, that's
as much
4.
as she can.
So that's a total of 15.
It'd take a little bit. You get over there, but you eventually see, like an apothecary shop. You go in and you see you see a woman behind the counter, facing away from the door, looking with like a notebook in her hand and kind of reaching up towards the shelf, and it looks like she's counting things on the shelf.
Pardon, pardon me?
Comes around. Oh, hello. Anything I can help you with?
Yes, if you have an herbalism kit, I also, and a healer's kit.
Say one more time.
She's asking for herbalism and a healer's kit if they have any.
One moment. Go. Step to the other side of the counter, and we'll reach up to a vine on the wall. Which, when she pulls, you see a ladder made of vines appear. She climbs up into another shelf, and you see her grab a couple, like, little folded, couple folded pouches, essentially. Brings them down. Healer's kit and herbalism kit. Just in luck, we had one each left.
Perfect. How much is that?
It's 10 gold total.
She'll put the 10 gold down. In like 2 even stacks of 5.
Mm-hmm. She'll scoop it off and toss it in a coin jar their side. Thank you. Anything else?
She looks at Felice if Felice needs anything.
Kind of shakes her head. I'm good.
I think that'd be it for us. I don't have a lot. She'll kind of a bow.
Thank
like,
you.
Not like a deep bow like that. You know, that short like, yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And nervously walk back out. Doesn't do well with people.
Very fair.
Yeah, she'll eventually make her way back. Well, I say eventually, she's going straight back, but we'll see how long that goes.
Fair.
Now for the price of 2 basic healing potions, or 1 basic healing potion, I can make 2. With time and the herbs. And antitoxins. I can also make antitoxins.
Hey.
At this point, I think he's given up trying to stay dry and just watching her wagging his tail a little bit.
I like the idea. This is, I imagine, a colder rain, right? Not kind of a chilly.
Yeah.
I like the idea that Jy'li can not tell. Because she has, like, no body temperature.
You know.
Does anything happen before she gets back?
No. Actually, make me a perception check, Zaph and Meira.
Oh? Oh, that's not bad for her.
It's actually pretty decent for him because he got some help with Fox Friend actually being out and about this time. Usually she's hidden away so I don't roll the advantage. Unless she's actually like out playing or something.
Fair.
One moment. Why must you always try and save as a WebP file?
Because of reasons.
I hate this. Well, because tabletop doesn't like to find those files.
No, but what you do to get around that, you just screenshot, stick it into Paint, crop it, and then save it.
You know?
Wait a minute, I got this. One moment. do, 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 do.
Sure, it's fine.
And then I go. Yeah. So 17 and 19. Interesting, interesting. There's some interesting numbers you guys rolled there.
Pretty decent, honestly.
Considering his perception is flat, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what they roll for something. She rolled shit that time. Okay. Peek around in this corner here. Let me shrink her down.
Oh dear.
Holding.
Oh no, I was saying, hold on, I zoomed out. That's all I was meaning. I do. That's why I said, oh
Actually.
dear, first.
Yeah.
Ah.
Peek around this corner here.
Did you recognize that?
Yep.
Kind of. Should see his tail stop, but he kind of narrows his eyes over in that direction.
Meira just kind of stops jumping around and tilts her head and looks at Zaph.
This backs up.
Hold on.
I can catch!
Unless you want a firebolt to the back, you get your ass back here.
I can play catch! I can play catch!
You don't see anyone coming around the corner.
There's an annoyed, like, I know you followed me and I need to know why attitude, and looks at Meira. Let's go play catch.
And she's gonna take off running!
Same.
You get around the corner, and you see nobody.
Oh, no fair!
Hmm.
Where go? Hello?
I'm just gonna send Rose up above to see if she can spot him as she flies.
You about there. Probably perception check for Rose.
Oh no. We never did come up with stats for her, to be fair.
Fuck, we didn't. One moment. Let me look at something.
Oh no, I did make a sheet for her, didn't I?
I believe you did, actually.
Yes, I got. Let me double check. I gotta find that. She actually got an okay perception. Oh, it was the skills I didn't put down yet, though. So I only have, like, the conditions, senses, and languages. I
Gotcha.
don't have any skills for her at the moment,
Mm.
other than base. So what do I roll? Is it literally only the +3, or am I trying to figure out what her things are? She has advantage on them, I know that. On her own, because she has keen senses.
You know what? Her
It's up to
proficiency
you.
bonus, she will be proficient with them, and her proficiency bonus will increase with yours.
Okay, so it'll be 2
Yep, so +5.
+ 5. Then that would make it with advantage. 22?
You met her stealth check.
Barely.
Yeah, Rose will see her as far as making her way this direction. She looks like she's now like starting to make her way into a crowd of people as the morning is now seemingly getting more started here in town.
Yeah. She kind of just flies around above you guys and points, essentially.
Now I'm imagining Rose doing like the pointer dog thing.
Kind of. Sorta. Yeah, they're gonna
Question,
chase
because-
after her.
Because the rose is a flying thing, do I notice the flying thing?
She is tiny, so, I mean, other than...
He is technically a
have to
tiny
smell.
creature.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you can probably still see her if you look.
Throw me a perception check.
Because she does leave, like, little petals behind her when she flies.
I am
Fair.
paranoid. I'm always on alert.
Fair.
My perception's also not bad. What is that number on that die? Okay. It's 15?
I will let the
I don't know, do you
Person
think a
with Rose's
15
attention.
can see a tiny creature that's all the way over here?
Technically,
I don't know where I'd
no.
be either. At this point.
You'd be beginning to make your way back, so you'd be about where you are.
Okay.
Yeah, so they would just miss each other running past this way. That's fine. He's keeping up with Meira. I think they both have the same movement. Oh jeez.
Yeah,
I
we do.
I was trying to grab him to put
Sorry.
him next to her. Good God. And then you
Sorry.
keep moving her forward every time.
Sorry!
Anyways.
You would should be about here.
Do we have to make another one because she's in a crowd now?
No, because Rose would be able to point you, would be able to lead you in the correct direction, because she may or may not still have still has eyes on her cloaked body.
That's fair, because she could stay above us.
Mhm.
I don't think attacking somebody mid-town is a good idea.
She just
Out of
wants
random.
to catch!
Well, I know, you were told to catch. I'm talking about it's probably not a good idea for him to send, like, a spell.
Oh, yeah.
Mind you, he doesn't even have Firebolt, it was just a random threat. Sorcerer without Firebolt?
How dare!
No, he has, like, Sacred Flame and shit, though.
Oh, that works.
Because it's more Fey-based. Anyways.
Jay, is there anything that I should roll in order for Meira to do a sprint mad dash to tackle this person?
Roll me a dexterity check. Because what is Mira's movement speed?
Her movement speed is 30.
Okay.
Depends on how fast this person's trying to move, too. Or if they're trying to run.
I have a feeling that Meira is not being as delicate to get through people to try and tackle somebody. This person's trying to blend in and thus not moving super quickly.
She was told to catch.
Oh no.
I rolled a natural 20. 23 in total.
So, those of you who played the Assassin's Creed games will understand this.
Thump.
The chasing after somebody, and you're told to tackle them. The button prompt pops up, and you just spear them from the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that you see Meira just take off, and then thunk, and just decks this person from behind.
I win!
I think every time you guys move, I'm just gonna move 30 feet in this direction.
That's fair.
Very fair.
Keep them pinned down for a minute. I know they... Yeah, because out of context, the tiefling heard him yell at somebody about a firebolt, and then told Meira, hey, let's go play catch. And then they both bolted off.
Only thing you would have heard as you bolted off is, don't take too long. He didn't even look up.
He crosses his arms as he approaches.
That was fun.
Person's underneath Meira, kind of like trying to wiggle her way out.
Nope.
Why are you following me?
Following? Only trying to relay that you're safe. And that you're alive.
Raise an eyebrow.
Which I've already done. Your wife-to-be, young master.
His face just turns pale. With that, like,
Meira's
oh
help.
shit, look.
Here's the pelts and she looks up at Zeph. What?
He mentioned it to her in the jail.
Oh, did he?
He mentioned that he had a fiance he didn't want to marry. They never met.
Hold up.
And she made comments about, like, you not liking her, and then you don't, yeah, like, things like that.
Okay. I just forgot about that.
Yeah, he did mention it.
Yep, I see that, yep.
Yeah, he has that look of, like, pure dread. Now.
Oh, wait. He don't want to.
The deal has already been made. He must.
But he said no.
Oh, does this one not know how noble arranged marriages work?
But he said no.
Yeah.
She's one of the reasons I ran away. So, I don't care how they work. I really would rather not marry her.
Tell her to find somebody else.
He's gonna send Rose off to go find the others, by the way.
Fair.
I just moving in like every 6 seconds or so conversation.
Yeah. She probably actually heads into town to look first, and then we'll head back to the temple to see if they're there. So it'll be a little bit.
Fair.
Yeah, he looks very uncomfortable with this situation now.
Mm-hmm. How closely are you looking at this person, Zaph?
Oh, he hasn't taken the attention off of him.
You would notice her eyes are not, but they're elven. You can tell that. You notice their eyes aren't normal eyes. They're draconic in nature.
Yeah, well, if you want to relay a message to her, tell her to screw off. I don't want anything to do with her.
See?
Oh, she'll be most displeased, and she was. You were promised to her, and the Lord above is not going to appreciate this betrayal of a promise.
He didn't promise nothing. He made me a promise, though, so you gotta be nice.
I didn't make the promise, my father did.
That's how noble arranged marriages work.
But I don't care.
Alright. Don't say I didn't try and give a bit of warning.
Well, I could always dispose of you and not have to worry about her.
Oh, she'll know I encountered something. And we'll send more.
Meira looks up at Zeph. Can I play with this one?
How badly does he not want anything to do with her?
Zaph seems upset.
There's this moment of, like, he looks slightly pissed. Play away. Kind of
Meira.
smirks.
Meira.
Yes.
Were you looking at Zaph as he told Meira that?
Yeah.
Yeah, she kind of looked up. She kind of looked up at him like, "Can I?"
Did Zaph's eyes ever leave the individual?
No.
You see her eyes flash. No, I don't think I want to play. And the substance below you, Meira, vanishes and you drop to the ground. As she disappears in a purple mist.
That's not fair.
That's gonna be a problem.
I'll set her there. You don't know where she went? Oh, excuse me.
I just had one day where they leave me alone.
You said no.
No, remember when I told you it doesn't quite mean the same. Saying no isn't just yeah.
She'll stand back up.
Yeah, meanies. And she eventually flies up high enough to see them and flies over.
Yeah. You see, as you get to the temple, you don't see anyone out front anymore, and you just see not the same tiefling, another purple tiefling, sitting in a chair just looking through a notebook.
Mm-hmm. Until she sees this thing, Rose there, she would assume that they went inside.
Fair.
That's would be her assumption until Rose appears.
Yeah, he's gonna start heading back, but he's quiet and kind of has his head down.
Mm-hmm. That's when Rose gets over there, as he's already on his way back.
She'll kind of look at Rose.
Flies around and then does the dog point this way.
Yeah, that's when she would run.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, she would. No, 5, 10,
seem panicked, so like she's not like desperately trying to get your attention. It's just hey, they went this way.
Eventually, she just go in a more not necessarily like a worried run, but more like you're getting my attention to go this way, so I'm going this way.
Mhm. Yeah. Lisa's trailing behind. She's like, "We just got back."
He did not look happy.
Meira's pouting.
slightly depressed in top of it. Like he looks angry and depressed at the same time.
From the copper wire, and so only he can hear it. What happened?
Just realizing more and more I can't have a normal day.
Looks at Meira. Because is there any normal day with Meira around? That was her thought.
Yeah. He actually has fun with her.
Yeah. Which is why that's more concerning.
So they both seem upset about something.
She's more looking at Zaph and pouting and like looking over him like, you know, that whole like, I'm trying to figure out what to do.
Shoot approach and anything I can do to help?
How do I explain this? Well, I shouldn't talk out here if I'm going to. Since apparently I was followed.
Big meanies. I don't like her already.
He just now looks nervous because the idea of someone following is nervous to her.
Well, this one didn't want to hurt him, but it was still very rude.
Well, they might want to hurt me now, judging from that threat.
Well, they're gonna have a problem with that.
I get the feeling they don't take no for an answer.
I'll make one. That's my favorite game.
Maybe we can talk more inside.
Not. It's heading back.
As soon as we get inside, shoot something spooky, and Spooky is going to stare out the door.
Yeah.
Starts her seat over here.
Where's Will assist in this? He's now how fancy at.
I like the idea, like, normally Spooky would pay attention to Rose. They are not.
Yeah.
They have a mission to stare for something else.
There. So yeah, you guys are there.
So I imagine you come to some understanding that my father leads a city, right?
She'll nod.
Let's just say they're a little old school and arranged marriages are a thing.
Okay. And I guess that's catching up.
I guess she's got people out looking for me. I really don't want anything to do with her.
She's really mean.
Problem being is that their whole shtick is with dragons, so pretty sure we're gonna piss off I don't know what else to call it, Dragon Daddy? Because I said no, and in my face I told her to fuck off.
Understand. That is a worry.
As long as we avoid the area and hopefully her spies should be okay. At least keep them from catching up with us.
If they do, I get to play with all of them, right?
Please don't get eaten.
I think I did once, and then I cut my way out. They were level 20 at one point. I would not be surprised if something she did.
If I can master certain magics, I might be able to eventually give us a distraction for that. But that's tough magics.
I'm not scared of a dragon. It's just a big lizard.
We're sitting next to him.
Uh-huh.
He's just gonna kind of lean over and lay his head on her shoulder. His ears are kind of down.
I really don't like her. She made you upset.
Like I said, I don't think they're gonna take no for an answer. Come get me anyways.
Okay, but that's rude.
Then
My dad gets what he wants.
worst case scenario, we send you somewhere where they can get to you for now. If that happens.
I'm gonna start naming my sword No.
I'm gonna let you guys go ahead and deal with that now.
I don't know if this would work.
It's my problem, not yours. I don't want you guys getting hurt for me.
She's got like her face all scrunched up, like
So I think he's gonna call Spooky over to her. And she's gonna do a test because she doesn't know. She doesn't know if this will work. She's gonna give Spooky. Probably just have it hold like a copper coin in his mouth, and she's gonna dismiss Spooky. Does the coin go with Spooky
Does the coin go with Spooky?
when she dismisses Spooky back to her patron?
Technically, yes.
So some back. Imagine the coin's still with Spooky because it was not told to drop it. That might work.
Hmm?
She holds the black velvet. If Spooky was holding this, I imagine it would still go with, just like the coin. And anyone inside it.
I'm not sure that'll fit, Zaph.
I guess it's worth a try to see if it even works.
Hmm.
But I don't know how I feel about even you guys, like I said.
You promised!
I know. I promised I wouldn't leave you.
Technically, and she'll roll it out. How big is this thing again? 6 feet in diameter. 10 feet deep.
Just,
If all 3 of us were in it and Spooky picked it up and I dismissed him, he would go there.
huh.
We would just have to hold our breath.
Oh, I'm real good at that!
Yeah, I can do that to a point.
Because for one person, there's nothing there for 10 minutes. 3, there's less.
Ah.
Right now, she still needs to breathe.
You know,
The only problem is if we do it that way and all 3 of us go, I don't have a way of getting back.
That is concerning.
I mean, other than, walking. Which might be a very long walk depending on where we were. That's the safest place I know is her lair.
I'll more use it as a last resort if we really need to escape a situation. I also have to take in consideration if people we're traveling with.
Nod. I mean, unless you... Right now we can assume it works, unless we want to test it. But in order to test it, one person will have to climb into it to make sure that they go with.
I
But
can
I
do
don't-
it.
What's up? I can't hear his person at all.
Oh. Sorry. I could do it.
You sure?
I come back though, right?
As long as I'm here and I bring Spooky back, yeah. You just gotta stay in the hole.
Okay.
She can actually climb in the hole.
Yeah.
I feel like he looks in.
There's a couple pouches of that King Devil ashes. That's the only thing in there right now.
Nice.
And she'll have Spooky kind of pick up the fabric. I don't know if this is gonna work. This is just player completely making shit up
You know.
and wondering what will happen. I do know one thing. Yeah, as soon as she picks it up, it's gonna get real dark for Meira.
Whoa!
I will wait for Jay.
I apparently was still muted from when I had stopped to blow my nose. Okay.
Huh?
What is this item called again?
Portable hole.
The whole version of bagger holding, basically.
When it's picked up, it's basically just a fabric. It's a fine black cloth, soft as silk.
Yep. You pick it up. Meira, it gets super dark,
Oh.
and the air begins to get thicker. You don't have to. You can still breathe. It's just thick air. Because, fun fact, creature within a closed portable hole can survive for up to 10 minutes, after which time it begins to suffocate.
Yep.
It may have timed that. She had to do experiments.
This is fair. This is fair.
She needs to know the limits of her items.
It's also fair. And I could see her making a DC 10 strength check in order to force her way out of the hole.
She probably did it with supervision.
That's fair.
So the cat's holding the silk, and she will dismiss the cat.
Cat is dismissed.
With the orders of placing it basically down to like see if she's still in the hole when they get to their location.
You know? I just have a question real quick.
Mhm.
At any point, does Meira try and force her way out of the hole?
No, she's going to wait until, like, the hole is opened for her.
Okay.
She can be patient.
It was told just to stay in the hole.
Yep.
Yeah. Spooky disappears. The hole is gone with Spooky. There is no Meira.
Meira in the hole?
Oh no, there's still a Meira in the hole.
Oh,
Meira
there's still
is
Meira
in
in
the
the hole.
hole, yeah.
Meira's still in the hole.
Oh, okay.
There's just no hole or Spooky or Meira currently where you all
We
are.
went poof.
Spooky's gonna kind of like lay the thing out, just like pulling on the edges until it makes the hole again,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna look in the hole.
There's a Meira.
Meira looks up. Hi, Spooky!
There's Spooky close to hole.
Yep. Once it succeeds, Meira is gonna close the hole.
Oh, bye, Spooky!
And you're back in the dark.
Okay.
More likely because Spooky would have reappeared near the lich.
Mm-hmm.
She's waiting for the confirmation from the lich that the test was successful.
A strange friend you have.
Yeah. Thank you for helping me test that.
Of course.
And she will resummon Spooky and help Spooky set the hole down again.
Nice thing is technically they wouldn't have to hold their breath long because it's a very quick transfer.
Mm-hmm.
And every time you open the hole, you get more air.
Yeah.
Yeah? It resets the timer, basically.
Hole opens, Meira pops her head out. That was kind of cool. It got really dark, though.
Yeah.
Looks relieved that she came back.
It did work.
Oh, it's good. Nice. How much room is in there?
A lot.
It is foot diameter, 10 feet deep. You can probably stack about 10 bodies comfortably. If you don't mind being on top of each other.
I've dug deeper graves than that.
Well, I was just considering if we have to get everybody out of there, it's a thought. Makes for a good hiding spot, at least.
And Spooky can drag it wherever we need to. I just can't communicate with them if I'm in the hole. Because it's considered a pocket dimension, effectively. And I cannot communicate to Spooky past that.
You know what I just thought about? You could really, if you weren't thinking, you could really screw yourself over
Oh yeah.
with basically accidentally summoning Spooky while you're in the hole. And then there's no
Yeah.
Spooky outside the hole to open the hole.
Luckily she is a smart cookie.
I was
Mm-hmm.
gonna say, you'd have to be pretty dumb to accidentally do something like that.
Hey, panic is a thing.
Well, after a certain level, that wouldn't matter to her. She would just be inconvenienced when she doesn't need to breathe, eat, or drink.
Is everybody else suffocating? Oh, right.
Yep. Well, if everyone else is a nerd, then someone can succeed a strength check.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we could easily force it open.
Meira can do that.
And, so yeah. Quest complete. The hole has been vacated by the Meira.
Yeet,
Chill.
back in spot.
It folds. It can fold up to the size of a handkerchief, so it is very compact and easily hidden. Don't worry, I have no intention of using this as a trap.
So we use that if we've got to. But we play first, and then we use that, right?
Alright.
That is the last ditch escape.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to play with him.
It's a bit bigger from what I've heard.
Hmm?
She's talking about the dragon.
Ah. I mean...
Yeah.
He's probably only heard stories about it. I don't think he's actually seen what it looks like or much else.
Yeah, no.
Meira just kind of shrugs.
It is rarely seen in its true form.
Still a big lizard.
So what time do you need to pick up your stuff?
I told the guy I'd be back about noon. What time is it, Jay?
Quite noon yet. By the time you make it out over that way, it would be.
We left now and get there about then.
Alright.
I have-
And then I can point Meira to the toy shop, which is right next to it, pretty much, almost.
I do actually have two questions. One, was it still raining when we chased down the guy?
I don't think it stopped. Woman.
There's a woman.
That's why I was double checking. Two, would she have been covered in mud by tackling this person?
And she landed on them.
Okay. Had to double check this.
That it may or may not have been a cobblestone. It's cobblestone anyways.
Yeah, the dirt roads.
Stones.
Yeah.
It's
Over
raining.
that way.
Okay.
And I can come back and pick these guys up since little one over there doesn't like the rain.
I don't know why the rain's great.
Yeah, I find it relaxing, but I don't like my fur getting wet.
Oh.
It's
Yeah, that's
kind of
not-
like, kind of gives this annoyed look. Kind of smell like wet dog now.
It's like I don't like the rain.
Yeah, it's not fun to get out. Like, it's just water in general. Like, drying it off, it's a pain in the ass.
I might be able to do something to dry off. I don't know if this is how the spell would work, if she could do this, but I double checked and she does have access to create or destroy water.
Technically, yeah.
Technically, yes, it would.
So, in all technicality, I think she could, she could dry them all off. With that one.
Huh.
With that one thing. It's kind of a thing that I can just do. I don't know how I do it. I think it's because I'm Genasi stuff. I can either make water or I make it go bye-bye.
Fair enough.
Yeah, the cat's gonna go into the hood of Jy'li,
Fair.
and it's going to give her the help action because she's now paranoid.
He is too, to be fair.
I
That's
also
fair.
casting guidance on myself.
Very fair.
Meira is unbothered.
He does seem nervous as he's like walking around, like looking around more than usual.
Yeah, I mean, she's worried about him, but she's not so much worried about anybody that is following or watching them. She's
So,
got full confidence she could play with them and have a good time.
Yeah.
first of all, real quick, I don't think you guys realized how tempted I was to find a picture of Betty White for the lady who runs the toy store.
Yeah. He's
Like,
gonna go into the one shop.
Okay.
Probably
talk
by
to this one.
himself.
Okay.
Because he's gonna tell Meira to wait outside, keep an eye out.
Okay.
So you guys went outside.
I
You
don't know
walk
what
in.
shop this is.
You walk in, Zaph.
Take a guess.
Just anywhere.
Yeah.
You decide. You walk in. Oh, hello. Welcome back. You gonna pick up your things?
Yeah. So the funny thing is, Meira can't even like look into the shop because it's covered. The windows are covered.
All
in,
the
like,
fabrics. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's slightly annoyed by
You got-
that, but she's getting distracted by everything else.
So you guys had gotten to the shop, and let me do a quick. You see little bits of light coming through the fabric, so you see shadows. That's it. And it's faint because these are darker fabrics that are at the windows, and he did this intentionally. Yeah, just all sorts of colors, just right there. Kind of fun to stare at. But yeah, anyways. What you asked me to do worked out perfectly.
Awesome.
I'll present them to you.
He's gonna carefully, essentially use the cloak he had made, wrap it up, or wrap up the other two items in it, and hide it in his bag for now.
Very fair. Very fair.
Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
Figures
I think I will, thanks.
Nope. Sit in your corner.
Why do I feel like Meira gets impatient though? It's-
Yeah, she's doing her normal thing. Like, a lot of the things that she was doing in the Zaph, she's currently doing outside.
Wait, what?
Like, random handstands and, like, just playing in puddles. Like, she, at some point, has just flopped over into a puddle.
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, this happens. So while you're in there collecting your stuff, Meira, you're doing random handstands and stuff.
Mhm.
As you're doing that, you just hear a ting 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 ting
Mhm.
on the ground near you.
Looks over.
You see a copper piece.
Shiny?
You see somebody walking away, smiling, looking back at you, and clapping slightly.
You wanna play?
Does he hear all this going on?
Yep, now he does.
It's just the. She's having fun. Alright. Thanks.
I think the idea Jy'li is like as close up to the building as she can to not be noticed.
Yeah.
You know, you
Just-
see his two green eyes back of her hood.
Just that random person who's like, oh look, street busker. Copper.
Yeah, he's just yes.
Flops
Thanks
over
for
onto the ground.
making these.
Of course, of course. Much obliged.
Maybe I'll get to come back someday.
Oh, I look forward to it. Also, you notice he keeps glancing towards the window every so often. Just smiling. Glances at the window, glances back at you.
Look back. What?
You can see through the window.
He didn't even notice that before.
Nope.
He blinks. Huh.
The shopkeep can see through the window outside. You cannot see in. Because guess what? You ready for something funny? From the inside, the only fabrics you see are hung up along the top of the window. The ones you see from the outside are illusion.
That's always fun.
He's probably watching Meira for a moment and kind of smiles.
It has this image just because it's creepy. Of like Jy'li watching Meira, but Spooky staring into the window, even though it can't see into the window, it's just staring.
Looks at Spooky, sweat drop anime thing. Like,
Like,
it can't see you, but it is looking in the window like, I'm freaking somebody out, I know I am.
like you just imagine Spooky just imagine Spooky just staring at herself and just glances up, like looking around, like I know there's something on the other side of this. It's got to be. Where is that? The one you made it for?
Is he talking about Meira?
Uh huh.
He kind of like rubs the head and blushes a little. Maybe.
Quite charming.
She
Run
certainly is
along.
special, isn't she?
Indeed. When I start collecting commission, if people keep flicking coins towards her.
I'll get her out from in front of your shop. You can't
How
wave
many
and
more
head out.
coins do I get?
You got 3 more copper and a silver.
Mhm.
So 4 copper and 1 silver.
Fun.
Spooky's just gonna immediately turn looking at Zaph from inside the hood.
That's fair.
Because rain.
Yeah, I gotta figure out. Did I still have that picture up, or did I close it? I thought I closed it. Because I didn't pin it anywhere. Or just the picture that I showed Aspire. But it's probably really far up, and that's why I'm trying to find it.
Let's see.
For Fluffy's reference of what he got from the toy shop.
Oh, the
Yeah,
doll.
doll.
Let me see.
Oh,
So I didn't want to
Oh.
post the thing, I just wanted to post the picture.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
There it is. There we go. I did it, but that boop. There you go.
Yeah.
The twinkle doll. It's so cute.
So cool.
Yeah. You step outside. You are being stared at from inside of a hood by Spooky.
Hi, Spooky.
Hey, maybe we'll play later. Bye.
So it turns out I can see you guys. That was really creepy. He looks at the cat.
Zaph, I got shinies.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Nobody wanted to play though.
One way. That might be useful. Just start kind of jotting it down.
Meira, their way to make sure they still have cash.
Not incorrect. Also, don't mind me as I erase that.
Yeah, this was just an illusion so you could see through on the other side, but you can't see through it on this side. Neat little trick.
That's cool.
It's pretty simple to set up.
I mean, I can make illusions easily. I can do stuff like that.
Yeah, you do shinies.
They probably
Yes.
won't be
Major
elbows.
image, always prepped. That's what
Nice.
always is a thing. Never spit that out. Yeah, I guess, okay, I'll point across the way. You wanna go visit the toy shop real quick before we head and get the others?
I was like, this would be where the toy shop is.
Oh, yeah. It's still across the way.
Yeah. Well, the reason I was saying that because there's a smaller box there before. That's about how big the shop looks from the outside. Zaph knows this.
Yeah.
It doesn't look very big on the outside.
You'll have to point out
don't-
the trick, I imagine, once they get in.
Oh yeah. As soon as he gets to the door and he opens it, you see a hallway.
That's
You don't see to the side of the into a shop or anything. All you see is light peeking over the edge, and you assume these are shelves just lined up to make a hallway.
Come on.
Fine.
Granny's pretty nice. Let's go say hi.
Granny?
I don't know, that's what I'm calling her because she was really nice and kind of reminds me of a grandma.
What's a grandma?
You guys walk in,
Just tries to explain
And-
grandma to her.
you get to where you can now see. And by the way, you hear like a whimsical chime sound now that you're in there. Actually, give me one moment.
I feel like he walks for a bit because before he says anything, because it's gonna be funny. He's like talking, so it seems like they're just walking.
And
Are
choose
shelves
it
like
there.
floor to ceiling, basically?
Yes.
Okay.
But not all the way to the ceiling. It's like maybe an inch between the ceiling and the top of the shelf. At first, when you turn and you get into the actual shop, you don't see much. But as you walk, you see lights just begin lighting up and colors and all sorts of toys just all over the shop. Just a wide open room of tables, shelves.
Oh, he didn't have to do the trick to look. They were forced to look back like he did.
Oh, right. No,
I was gonna
yeah,
say it was an infinite hallway until he did that.
true. Yeah, as you guys are, I skipped ahead of myself because that is true. You guys keep walking and walking and walking.
Yeah, he's still explaining. He's like trying to explain to Meira the grandma thing while they're walking.
Mhm.
She
I
is
was like-
unconcerned by the hallway. She's listening to Zaph.
Because there's no rain, she would have pulled her hood down. Spooky's looking in every direction. I'm trying to gauge everything.
Mm-hmm. It isn't the trick doesn't work with spook. I will say that.
No,
The spooky
they're
is,
observing everything, though.
you know,
They are
I'm gonna
wanting to
say
climb the
for
shelf.
I want to
Yeah.
say for spookies, as far as the way spooky sees things, you're getting farther and farther away from the door you entered in.
Does anybody say anything?
I don't
Yeah.
know. You guys just keep walking.
He just seems to not be concerned as he keeps going.
Yeah, you just see it's hallway lined with shelves as you keep
I will
walking.
I will say after a little bit, Jy'li is gonna look back toward the door like, how far did this go? Because that's Jy'li.
Jy'li, you look
Yeah.
back. And you turn back around, and I'll reveal that here in a moment. Meira and Zaph, you no longer hear footsteps behind you.
Ah, she must have turned around. You should look behind you.
Huh? Looks back.
Chuckle looks back with her.
You see, you both see the door about maybe 20 feet behind you, but it seemed like you've been walking for much longer. You turn back around, and that's where the description of the shop would begin.
Neat trick, huh?
Uh-huh. How'd that happen? How'd they do that?
Could be useful as well.
Neat
Start writing
little-
that down.
Yeah, illusion magics are pretty fun.
Let's see. Key.
Here's eyes are just
Let's
big.
get back into the.
You still got the doll, like, in the sash. I feel like that's gonna just be a permanent thing there now.
Is this where you got the doll?
Mm-hmm. It's actually, kind of a memory behind this doll.
Oh?
As you guys are talking.
Explain if she keeps pushing it. I'll be here in a second.
Oh yeah.
While
Oh yeah,
you're
that's fine.
Describing whatever you're describing.
Hey, don't worry about what I just pulled out of the board. Just keep focusing on this room. I'll move the thing I put on the table here in a minute. You just see every step you take. It's like the room is reacting to you as it grows and grows and grows into a much wide open room. Again, more tables and just different types of toys. Not even like sorted into sections of toys, just all scattered throughout. Just random toys everywhere. There's no organization. It's just they're placed and they're there just to catch your eye. And I will say, it brings a smile to your face slightly, just seeing all of this.
The chaos makes Jy'li nervous.
Yeah,
Oh, Lord.
When Meira asks that, he's gonna kind of pull the doll back out.
Mhm.
Turns out this is the same doll my mom made me.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. It's so cute.
Definitely holding it like how a kid like cherishes a toy,
Mm-hmm.
very like carefully and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Spooky's no longer on her shoulders. Spooky is
Exploring.
somewhere.
Spooky takes about just a few steps away, looking through things. As Spooky to turn back around, has no line of sight on any of them.
This does not bother Spooky.
Bear, cat, never mind. Cat's like, oh, about damn time I'm alone.
We could just be teleported back to her.
Yeah.
Spooky is now gone stealth mode.
Unintentionally, but stealth mode.
Oh no, intentionally too, because it's gonna just be going between underneath tables.
Fair. So, as you finish describing this, you see sparks of light and things as familiar voice and figure appear. The same, just twirling through the aisles. Just kind of gently dancing through them. Ah, welcome back.
I told you I'd bring a friend.
The older lady.
Oh, that's Granny.
She kind of grins. You can call me that.
Hi.
So, you're the friends, young Zaphire brought?
He's gonna look at her and blink. Tilt his head a little. You didn't give her his name.
Oh dear,
He looks confused.
that scared the crap out of me. All of a sudden, Jy'li and Spooky's tokens go weep, weep.
I don't like this. They're not on square.
He looks confused.
My dear, toys do hold memories.
He looks
They
back at the
do?
doll.
They remember the times they were loved and cherished.
That's so cool.
And as I told him, everyone gets one.
Wait, I can have a toy?
Feel free to wander around, and the first thing that speaks to you and draws you in is the toy you may have.
I feel like just every once in a while we just see a cat just wander.
Yes.
Not even on the same plane that they were, like not on the ground, sometimes on the shelf, sometimes somewhere else.
The under table, a few seconds later, on top of a shelf, on a third shelf up, going the opposite direction they were heading before.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to point out, of all of our D&D campaigns, this is the one that is actually the most anime that we've ever done. Like, all
Yeah.
of the little things that we've done with this. Just...
He's
I need a.
he's gonna like kind of just stand somewhere against a wall and watch them.
I would like to ask the 2 players that will possibly, if Jy'li's going to be wandering around looking.
Curious.
First, Meira.
He.
What is a toy that Meira had when she was much, much younger that she would have cherished with before everything else?
Again, that's really hard to figure out.
Did she have toys? Is the question.
Yeah.
That's the other question.
That's the thing, is...
This is the only one he had, and it was taken away from him.
That's so sad! I hate that.
And then the same question: if Jy'li had all of her memories, essentially was able to remember everything,
Yeah,
Was there-
she's able to remember everything except for that date and names and faces.
okay, so what kind of toy would she have cared about the most when she was younger? Anything either of you can think of, just anything.
Imagine if they didn't have anything, they just wouldn't find anything.
I do think another thing I can think of would be like a puzzle box.
Okay.
That she's always been one that fidgeted, I guess, and liked to solve things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be that person of the angst sads. But I'm not sure that was a thing.
You know what? I got something for you.
Okay.
I got something for you. We'll start with Jy'li, though. Jy'li, as you begin looking through shelves, you feel yourself drawn in one direction. At first you think you're just wandering through, just looking over everything, but you soon realize you're being called in a direction. You're feeling drawn a certain way. And eventually you come to a table. It's got a bunch of different things all over it. But something catches your eye, and you have to do a double take. You see a worn, faded, heavy coating of dust puzzle box. With maybe a few kinks in the wood, or anything that would be in it if you say dropped or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you recognize it. That's why you have to do a double take, because there's certain markings on it from things you remember having happened to it.
And she probably tilts her head. She's like not sure what to make of that. Like she would have no reason to know why it got here.
I have a cute idea of where I can't find anything.
Send me it. Let's see.
Cause I got nothing for you. There's some really cute, yeah, that'd be really cute, but I don't think she ever had that.
Mhm.
Kind of thing.
I have an idea, but I want to see what this is, because this might be better.
It's fine.
Oh.
Oh, I love that. Oh.
Oh, I can work this another way too. We'll see. Let's see how this goes. So yeah, you see this puzzle box, and you swear it's the one you had. You swear it's that exact one.
Yeah, she just curiously pick it up, basically. Just kind of like examine it.
You look all over it, and you see some markings which you remember as far as messing with it while sitting on the bed and being startled by something and it falling off the edge, and that's why there's like one marking on the wood, like where the wood is kind of like dented in slightly, like on a corner. The bottom is like a flat plane bottom, and you see your initials carved into the bottom. And you remember doing that so that you wouldn't lose track of it when you were at school.
Yeah. Just go hold on to that now.
Okay. Now, Meira,
Mm-hmm.
you begin looking around. You see a bunch of things that catch your eye. You keep wandering through, and you begin to feel discouraged because Jy'li was. You had noticed her stop and at the edge of a table and was looking at something. But you're starting to feel discouraged because nothing seems to be drawing you near. Nothing seems to be calling to you. Now, Isabel kind of walks up. She,
He's
at first you didn't even.
watching Meira at this point.
Yeah, at first you didn't even see her just step away from where she was, but you feel her behind you and she puts a hand on your shoulder. Sometimes one just needs a little guidance to help find. Maybe you should go help her. Take her hand and lead her in a direction.
So, yeah. Hey, Meira, you want some help? I'll head over.
Maybe she's starting to seem like really both distressed and frustrated at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I know exactly what he's gonna find for her, and it's gonna be adorable because it's adorable as a plushie.
Oh my gosh.
Do you take her hand and begin to lead her?
Yeah.
Zaph reaches out his hand and takes your hand, and Zaph, you begin to lead her down. Begin to lead her down shelving hallways and past tables and other displays. And at first you think you're leading her, but you soon realize it's not. You're not leading her. You're sensing through her, and that's helping lead her. And you. You eventually come to a display with a bunch of different items spread throughout. What does that find for Meira?
I'm gonna post this because he's fucking adorable as hell, and he's gonna pick up a stuffed owl bear.
Oh my god!
Look at those things, they're so cute!
That's adorable.
Smile. Hold it out to her. How about this?
I just go really big. I can have it?
Do you want it?
Mm-hmm.
You take it,
Yes.
you pick it up, and Meira. You begin to remember looking out the window one day and seeing these big figures with feathers on their body just kind of walking through the forest. It's a grouping of maybe 4 or 5. And at first you wanted to go out and see them and play with them, but you were told not to because those can be dangerous. But you remember seeing a group of owlbears when you were much, much younger. And you remember saying how cute they were.
They're gonna fit you. They're really tough, but they're also very gentle.
There was this group of them outside once, and I couldn't go play with them, but they were really cool.
Well, she said you could have one. What was that?
I thought it was broken. Find it.
I keep missing like the last part. It keeps cutting out.
Yeah, you keep cutting out, Aspire.
Oh, jeez. Sorry, my Discord is acting up. I thought it was broken. I couldn't find it. Can I still have it?
Yeah, you can have it.
You sense something behind you, Meira, and you turn and you see the older woman behind you. Because you don't know her name is Isabel yet.
Mm-hmm. I just know her as Granny.
You see Granny behind you. Of course you can, dear. Besides, it wasn't broken. Sometimes a guide is just needed in order to find what you seek. Or what's seeking you.
Just hugs the toy very tightly.
Smile.
Just like dragging sound was a cat dragging something.
Yep. As Spooky walks up to the rest of the group after Jy'li has regathered with them, you see Spooky walking up, holding a stick in its mouth, and dragging at the other end that's dragging across the floor. It's just a bunch of feathers coming out of the end of it.
Cat toy!
Like a stump
Yeah.
of what a feathers would be.
Mm-hmm.
Like the feathers gotten eaten off of it. So that's what it has.
Looks like
Oh, this
Spooky even found something that's very proud of itself.
as a callback to one of my first pets. They had a little feather stick, and when they basically got all the feathers off it, my daddy's like, to get rid of it, basically just chucked it down the laundry chute, and the cat ran down the basement, got it, ran it all the way back up, and that became the game.
Perfect.
It's just a manifestation of my cats.
Yes. But yeah, you she just gets this big grin on her face. Perfect. All of you found the things you were looking for. And you see her get like a big smile.
It's a lost and found of memories.
It's nuts.
Thanks again for letting me invade the place.
You know what? Real quick. Other than squeezing the shit out of an owlbear plushie, what is Meira doing? Like, what? Is she looking at Zaph, looking at Granny? Just staring at the owlbear?
She's
I mean,
Kinda
he's
just
kind of
looking-
watching her.
she's just kind of like glancing around while she's like holding the owlbear and stuff like that. So she's
Roll me a perception check real quick.
Oh dear.
oh no. That's a 6.
Okay. Where would Jy'li be standing, behind them or beside them?
Probably more behind at this point. She's
Okay, cool.
probably messing around with the puzzle, honestly.
Very fair. Zaph, roll me a perception check.
Oh jeez. 15.
Okay. You notice slight movement, in your peripheral vision, not like to the side or anything, but down. But you look down and you don't see anything moving. You even look around you. You assume something probably got knocked and just rolled, or a bug or something.
Shrugs it off for now.
Fair.
Well, shall we go meet up with the others?
Sure.
Oh, one thing.
Mm?
She wanders off and she just kind of vanishes, and you don't see her anymore. A minute or two passes, and you hear somebody walking up behind you. It's her, and she's holding a box in her hand. Don't look inside, but can you give this to the little one for me?
Police?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can do that.
Thank you.
Get the feeling whatever's inside, she'll sure to like, huh?
I think she will.
Alright. I'll just squeeze the bear too hard, Meira. You might break it.
I don't want to break it.
I mean, you can give it all the hugs you want, just don't squeeze it too hard.
Be safe, my dears.
Bye, Granny. Thank you.
And as you all exit the store, it's still raining, but none of the rain is hitting any of you.
Meira just looks up. Huh?
Oh yeah, this is how I got home dry.
Huh.
And in your heads, you all hear. You'll be dry until you get where you're going. Toys will be taken care of.
Yeah, he's still kind of holding the doll, but
Mhm.
at the moment.
Mhm.
Yeah. We'll go ahead
Fun
and
trick.
back to pick up the other two so they can head to the
Yeah.
group.
Yee. Wee.
This is the picture I had in mind.
Oh, dear.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Hey. Yeah.
Lots of little compartments, lots of little things to do.
Yeah. Those things are fun.
Head inside. And he's not even gonna say that. He's just gonna walk up to her with a smile and hold the box out.
She just kind of looks at it, looks at you. What is this?
Gift from a friend.
She reaches out and takes it and kind of pulls up the lid of the box slightly just to peek into it. And she closes it and insight check.
Insight, not that great. Nah, it's well below 10. Or you're asking the person who does not have high wisdom.
She doesn't have the best deception, but unfortunately, she
I literally
It'd beat
have to
that.
roll. It's a flat roll. Any wisdom thing is a flat roll for me.
fair. Anyway, she just kind of opens up her pack and puts the box inside it. Closes it.
Pat her on the head.
Mr. Zaphire just stands up with his spear, grabs his pack. Are we off?
Yeah. We'll meet up with the group.
Alright. I have a cart we can use. It's not as fancy as theirs, but it'll get us where we need to go.
We don't have to walk?
I mean, if you want to walk, that's up to you, but
No, I want to ride.
okay then.
The cat forces Jy'li to hold on so it can put its stick in the hole.
Fair.
This is mine now. It stays here. I'm not losing it again.
Fair. So, as you guys step out of the temple, you notice Zaphire turns around, pulls the door shut, because they had been fixed, thanks to...
Mending, yeah.
Yeah. And you see him kind of trace the edge of his spear in like an arch from the bottom exterior corner of one door up and around across the center point and back down to the exterior corner of the other one. And you see a couple symbols on the door flare, and the door becomes one solid piece. and there's no door. It's just a section of stone wall. Well, yeah, section of stone wall that is now just solid.
Fancy trick.
Well, don't want people getting in while the caretaker's away.
It's fair.
Climb into the back of the cart.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody looks at Rose, by the way, she's like chewing on something, and she has this little tiny ball that she found in there.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I'm gonna put him here, in front of the cart. This is the back.
Just picture, like, you know how dogs are when they like get a hold of
Yeah.
something, and that's what it's doing. It's like sitting there. He's probably actually gonna sit there and kind of. I don't think he realizes he has to attune to this thing. I'll be 100% honest with you. I think he just thinks
Fair.
it's a toy.
That's fair.
But yeah, he's kind of messing with it a little bit. I think it's seeing if it's like damaged at all or anything like that. Like just keeping it. Things the kids do.
You look over it.
Hmm?
Nothing. No damaged parts or anything.
I occasionally play with the bell.
Yeah, it's just watching as we go. He's messing with the puzzle box.
You know that thing that little kids do sometimes with their stuffed animals where they're just playing around with them, like moving the legs and like just making animal noises and stuff? That's what Meira's doing.
That's gonna get his attention after a while. I'm like, okay, that's fucking cute as hell. He's gonna mumble that to Rose specifically because he doesn't want everybody to hear him make that comment.
She is
Fair.
not aware. Her passive is low enough that I don't think she's gonna hear that.
Well, he says it in Sylvan anyways.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. But I think your headset's bugging out again, Jay.
No, it's not. Don't know what you're talking about.
I like how Sushi said that.
Bingo.
It's fine.
Anyways,
Yeah, I feel like he's
You guys-
just watching her and smiling now, like, okay.
you guys, the cart begins to make its way, and after a little bit, you get out on more of a main road type path and continue heading north. I will say, this is probably what we're going to call it for this evening. As next stop, a new region.
A Ouija?
A region.
A Ouija board.
No.
Hey, a Waluigi.
Why? Maybe. But yeah. Don't worry, I'm sure everything is going to be fine there, right?
I'm sure whatever he saw in the shop isn't something to be concerned about.
I'm sure it's not.
Everything's fine. Nothing to be afraid of.
Well, you know.
But yeah. Thank you guys for playing. Thank you, anybody who came out. Thank you all.
Yeah.
And with this,
And
good night to you, because I
good
want
night,
to
stream.
die. I am
Good night,
tired.
stream. What a mood.